Hey everyone, hey, it's Mike from Destination to Travel coming to you live today from Magic Kingdom. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. I am conveniently at the Main Street train station because if you can see right now, see the show going on over there at Cinderella Castle. Elsa just came out, and we tend to be over there when she is singing, and she has a way of just freezing live streams. So luckily I am back here, far enough away. Elsa will not bother us. But we are going to take a walk around the Magic Kingdom today. Believe it or not, we actually have some news to talk about with this park. It's been a while since we've been out here, and there's been quite a few happenings for the Magic Kingdom here at Walt Disney World, so we'll have a few things to talk about today. And I want to mention at the top here, before we start our lap around the park, you can see all of our socials scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. So whether you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitter, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell on YouTube so you get notifications when we do go live. You can also see our Instagram scrolling across the bottom there, so be sure to follow us over there. And you can also see d2travel.com on your screen there in the bottom left. You can head over there or send us an email at info@d2travel.com if you would like to start planning your Walt Disney World Resort vacation. And again, we are live from Magic Kingdom today, so if you have any questions or anything specific you would like to see, please feel free to drop a comment in there and let me know. But let's begin our walk around the park. Hi, Brian. It is a pretty nice day out here today. Obviously, very overcast. It's very cloudy. We did have some really strong storms this morning. It was actually a tornado watch in the area here, so it was looking like it was going to be a really rough day. Luckily, things cleared up. I think there is still some rain in the forecast, so hopefully we get through dry today. But like I said, there's some more forecasted rain, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm prepared to duck into any nearby stores if need be. Brian is visiting in January. That's awesome. And a great time to visit weather-wise. It won't be hot in January. Sometimes it can be cold. It can be, I mean, obviously if you're visiting from up north, you're used to the cold weather, but we do get down into the 40s with 80% humidity. It can be cold here, so be prepared for that. Otherwise, you're going to be buying an emergency hoodie here in one of the parks. Got the Dapper Dans out here. So flip all around, the bubbles on the ground. They live the bubbles to be found. Ripples on the next one. No, I think something on the before the boys. Right through these, a brand new pair of BBs. Let's go down and walk down the lane. On the island, walk for the play. See it on for walk every day. So flip all around, the bubbles all around. Take it. Right through these, so many barrels, let's go to the island, walk around the lake. Hey, hey, let's go to the island, walk around the lake. Hey!
Thank you so much, everyone. Now the Dapper Dans would like to continue on by singing a beautiful country tune for all of you.
Gotta love the Dapper Dans. Great start to your day at Magic Kingdom.
They want to hear it.
Like that song? I don't want to hear that song.
Oh, they are getting prepared for Festival of Fantasy here. the parade that goes through Magic Kingdom. And if you're wondering what time the 3 o'clock parade goes, well, hopefully you're not wondering anymore. Again, we do have the Friendship Fair show going on at Cinderella Castle right now, so I am going to skip past the hub. We will come back around to the hub to get a good look at Cinderella Castle at the end of the video. But we're going to head right over to Adventureland right now. I think the show actually right now probably wouldn't be a problem, but like I said, Elsa has given us issues in the past. So as Brian says, awesome parade. Yeah, I actually woke up with Festival of Fantasy stuck in my head this morning. It is a very catchy song, and it is a very impressive parade. So we'll get a good look at Cinderella Castle here as we make our way. Oh, I looked away just a second too soon. I also jinxed myself because it is beginning to drizzle just a little bit right now. So hopefully it holds up and doesn't get too bad. Coming by Crystal Palace. If you are visiting Magic Kingdom and you would like to take advantage of one of the character dining experiences, Crystal Palace is one of our favorites. Oh, it just got really quiet over here. All right, so actually, before I head into Adventureland, I am going to circle back around to the hub just a second to talk about our first piece of news. Like I said, there's been some news with Magic Kingdom. It's been a little while since we've been here, but coincidentally, all of the news that we're going to talk about all just came in the last week or so. Which tends to happen with the Disney parks. You'll have a long time of nothing new to talk about, and then all of a sudden it's a whole bunch all at once. And if you haven't visited Walt Disney World in, let's say, even a year, there's going to be at least a half dozen new things the next time you visit. Some of them might be small. You might have new snacks, new drinks, things like that. And then there might be a brand new attraction, something big, or a brand new land or something like that. So always things happening here at the Walt Disney World parks. Let's get a look at Cinderella Castle here as we talk about. First bit of news I want to talk about is the return of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. So we learned last week Mickey's Not So Scary will return on August 9th with select nights, through Halloween, October 31st. So plenty of time to come out and enjoy the Halloween season here at Magic Kingdom. If you've never been to Not So Scary Halloween Party, it is a whole lot of fun, an amazing parade, a great fireworks show, trick-or-treating, which you can't beat. Go around to various stations around the park, get some candy. All of your favorite attractions. Not all. There's a few that are not open, but some of them do have some special, unique experiences, we'll say. We do have video from Not So Scary, probably about 4 years ago now at this point. So you can always go back and check out our old videos there. I believe we will be out to experience it again this year, and we'll share it with you guys if you can't get out to experience it for yourself. But highly recommend, if you're going to visit around this time of year, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party is a great way to do Magic Kingdom. It's even, if you're going to consider coming out to Magic Kingdom for just one day, it's almost worth exploring that You know, I should mention, Mickey's Not So Scary is a separately ticketed event. So if you have a ticket to Magic Kingdom, you do not get into the Halloween party unless you have a ticket to the party as well. But it's almost worth considering just doing the party as opposed to doing a day in Magic Kingdom. It all depends on what you want to do, how long you plan to be at the park, but you do get a long time in Magic Kingdom with your Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party ticket. So something to consider, something to talk about with your Destinations to Travel agent if you are planning your Walt Disney World Resort vacation. And your agent can, of course, set you up with your Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party tickets in addition to all of your normal park tickets as well. So there you go. August 9th is the first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. I'm looking forward to it. If you've been watching these videos for a while, you know I love Halloween. Can't wait for the Halloween season. Mickey's Not So Scary is a lot of fun. All right, now let's head over to Adventureland. We begin our lap around the park here. It's funny, I've obviously been to Magic Kingdom, I don't know, probably a couple hundred times. Been here so many times, but the last Disney park I was in was actually Hong Kong Disneyland, which is laid out, for the most part, the same. You still got Main Street USA, you got the hub with the castle, and then the various lands in the sort of hub and spokes model that Magic Kingdom and Disneyland follow. So it's always fun getting out to one of those castle parks and comparing to Magic Kingdom. It always makes me want to come back to Magic Kingdom too. All right, heading into Adventureland. It's not very busy here at Magic Kingdom today. I wonder if the weather this morning may have changed some people's plans. But wait times as I was coming in were fairly short. The longest I saw was 70 minutes. That was Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, which is pretty standard for that. Everything after that was 45 as the longest waits. But things like Pirates was 15 minutes. There were a few others that were surprisingly short. So let's see if the camel is spitting. Doesn't look like it. Looks like the ground is dry over here. Oh, he is moving though. Oh, he is spitting over here. All right. Try to avoid that. Water effects are working over here in Adventureland. Do me a favor, if you are watching live right now, drop a comment in there. Maybe just let me know your favorite ride in Magic Kingdom. Let's do that. What's everyone's favorite attraction in Magic Kingdom? As we approach Pirates of the Caribbean, there's a big scrim up here, and I'm not sure what that's for. Probably just some routine maintenance. Thanks, Rob. Let's see. Pirates of the Caribbean is currently a 10-minute wait. 10 minutes for Pirates of the Caribbean. That's, the wait times are short today. I did see 55 for Jungle Cruise, which honestly has gotten to a point where that's pretty standard. You're going to see that pretty often. So we'll see. We'll check out some of the other attractions around, see if we see any other shorter wait times. All right, Brian says Peter Pan. Peter Pan's flight over in Fantasyland is his favorite attraction. It is a very popular one. Typically one of the longest wait times in the park. Rob says Pirates is a close second, without thinking too hard to consider the others. That's fair. Actually, no, this is an easy one for me. Haunted Mansion is my favorite in this park. Tron is incredible. It's an amazing new attraction, but, love the classics. Actually, speaking of Haunted Mansion, and how I was just out at Hong Kong Disneyland, Mystic Manor in Hong Kong Disneyland. Incredible. One of the best Disney attractions in the world. It's not exactly the easiest park to get out to, but if you get out to Hong Kong Disneyland, Mystic Manor needs to be at the top of your list. It is their version of Haunted Mansion. Very, very different, but really, really incredible. Tiffany asked, how's the bayou looking? So here we are. Look at this. We got some logs out here, although it is drained. But this is the second piece of news we wanted to discuss today. And that is we finally got an opening date for Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which will open on June 28th. So we are almost there. And it is looking really, really nice. There's no water running today, which would have been a little bit nicer, but obviously with the weather, that's not too surprising. But you can see the flowers and the greenery added up there. It is really, really nice. I am excited for this one. It's, again, probably not something I will ride very often just because I tend to avoid the water-based attractions where you get wet. And on the old Splash Mountain, obviously, you did get very wet. So, not something I do very often, but it looks like a lot of fun. It looks like there's going to be some impressive animatronics in there. Let me come around to get a different angle here, see what else we can see. So I'm excited to do it, just probably not very often. It's one of those things you have to prepare for. You got to be ready for your water ride type of day. So we got Critter Co-op over here. The gift shop for the new attraction. And then as you come out of the Frontierland station from Walt Disney World Railroad, you see a lot of the artwork and things like that. You can kind of see through the station there to see the mural on the wall. Let's see what else we can see back here. Asked, will I preview prior to open? I'm not sure. Haven't heard about that yet. Tiffany says, it looks so nice. Can't wait for it to open. Oh, here's where you would enter for the railroad right now. And then you got the restrooms back here. Let's see, I don't know that there's much you can see. These walls are pretty high. Oh, but you can see Tiana's Foods and get a better look at that mural. And then we have, of course, all of the signs on the walls all around the attraction. It is kind of funny, obviously, there's all the New Orleans theming to the attraction with Princess and the Frog being set in New Orleans. But that theming all makes a lot more sense in Disneyland, where the attraction will be right in New Orleans Square. Or at least adjacent. Whereas here it's just Frontierland. But it is looking really, really nice. I cannot wait. June 28th. So we are almost there. There's Critter Co-op again with these two, as far as I know, original characters, this raccoon and tortoise, I suppose. There's the Critter Co-op, which is the gift shop for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So yeah, we will be out here. If you're not coming out to check out Tiana's Bayou Adventure yourself, I know for myself, I try to stay spoiler free for some attractions, but if you don't mind checking out the attraction via video first, we will definitely be out here to check out Tiana's Bayou Adventure. So again, June 28th. Keep an eye on our socials that you see scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. We'll have all sorts of Tiana's content coming your way. Big Thunder Mountain, we have a 25-minute wait. So again, just letting you know, it is not very busy here today. There is still that threat of rain that might be keeping things a little bit more tame here. Oh, speaking of, I am still getting some drops of rain. Let's get another view of Tiana's from over here as well. You can see the track, which again is currently drained. So we're not going to see any water running today. They do have the signs out for ride testing still. Oh, I can actually see, I don't think you'll be able to see it in the video, but if you look up into the track there, up into the mountain, you can see some of the show lighting is on. There's a blue light coming out of there right now. It looks so nice. I'm really excited for this attraction. Yeah, you can see actually there is a little bit of water running, but it's not, obviously not full. But one more time, I'll mention June 28th is the opening of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I'm sure there will be a preview process before that, going back to Rob's question, asking if I will get a chance to preview it. Usually they'll do like an annual pass holder preview, obviously like media previews and things like that too, so I'm sure there will be some previews. Let's pop into Frontierland here too, as I stuck to my usual path and went over by the water here, but I want to head in. Actually, doesn't look like there's anything to see at Country Bears over here. Nor are there any of the Country Bears out right now. Oh, there is a sign out here. Hang on, we'll go check that out. Bear with us. We're rehearsing a brand new show. Country Bears currently closed still, with a new show on the way. By the way, anytime you see this tape on the ground like this, it means there is a parade happening soon. Oh, there's one of the Country Bears. Making his way out by the Shootin' Arcade.
Hold on, no. Make sure he sees you.
Oh, there's another one. Big Al? I don't know. I don't know my Country Bears. I'm sorry. So while there's no show happening right now, you can still meet the Country Bears in Frontierland. Rob confirms for me that is Big Al. That's the only one I know. But then also says he will be tattooed on me one day. I'm sure there are hundreds of Disney fans out there that have the Country Bears tattooed on them in some capacity. Ooh, really strong popcorn smell. Smells really good right now.
No, I just keep kissing it.
By the way, if you are familiar with Florida in the spring to early summer time of year, it is love bug season right now. There were a bunch of them coming over on the ferry. They don't bother you, but just the sheer volume of them can be a little annoying. And this is actually the first day that I've noticed them, so we'll see. Hopefully it's not too bad a season. Oh, it is a 40-minute wait for Haunted Mansion right now, which is surprising. Not that 40 minutes for Haunted Mansion is really all that out of the ordinary, but given the other wait times we've seen today, it's a little bit longer than I would have expected. All right, we are leaving Liberty Square here. We're heading into Fantasyland.
Taylor, try to keep this back.
Here is Rapunzel's Tower. So, Liana, that's just for you. Sorry, I couldn't see Rapunzel herself, but there's her tower. And then, of course, the famed Tangled bathrooms, which served as our preview for today's video. This is probably a good time to mention that we do these live streams once a week. So if you're new, be sure to like, follow, subscribe, ring the bell so you get notifications when we go live. On our Facebook, I do post a day in advance to let you know when we or at least about when we will be going live. Let's see, Brian's favorite attraction here, Peter Pan's Flight. We have, looks like it's pretty short, but it is posted at 55 minutes. Which I guess for Peter Pan, that's below average. Bubbles. Alright, going past the backside of Castle. And we're going to stick to the right. I'm not going to venture into New Fantasyland today. Once I get around the strollers, that is. But we do have one other new addition to Magic Kingdom to talk about, so we're going to head over there. By the way, the Fab 50 statues are still all throughout Walt Disney World. Cogsworth and Lumiere we just walked past. They are no longer adorned with the 50th medallion, which was celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World back in 2021. But the statues themselves have seemingly become a permanent addition. So you can find some of your favorite characters all around Walt Disney World. Now, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. We've got an 80-minute wait. Now, just thinking back, oh, hang on. That was pretty much right on cue as to what I was saying. I was going to say, I was just thinking back to, if you couldn't hear the announcement, she was saying that there's a delay, whether it's due to weather or not, I'm not sure, but there's a delay to their boarding process. And I was just saying, thinking back to my days of vacationing here and planning out, okay, how can I do the most attractions? How can I maximize my time in the park? I probably wouldn't have gotten in line based on all of the variables in play right now for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. And what I mean is, it's an 80-minute wait, and it is an outdoor attraction, and it is clearly threatening rain right now. So you're probably going to see a delay, which means it's going to be longer than an 80-minute wait. So you can almost definitely take advantage of a shorter wait time than that at some other point in the day. So just things to think about if you are that kind of park goer on your vacation, you want to maximize your time, get to every attraction, if you're going to be here open to close, things like that. Now, I recommend if you do have the time to stretch out your vacation a little bit, maybe pick the favorites that you definitely need, you need to hit. And then if you get to some of the other stuff, you do. If not, oh well. But, it all depends on how you vacation. Oh, hello, Francisco. Francisco asks, how often do you stream on this channel? Do you go to the park? Yes, so we do these live streams once a week from either the parks, the hotels, something fun in the area. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and be sure to follow, like, subscribe, depending on, you're watching on YouTube specifically, but whether you're new on any of our other channels, like, follow, subscribe, and on YouTube you can ring that bell so you get notifications when we do go live. All right. We don't normally come over here to Storybook Circus, but like I said, we have something new here. So we now have the Smellephants on Parade scavenger hunt throughout Storybook Circus, where you can become a Whiffsistant. Casting at Big Top ticket booth. Ask for Timothy. I don't think you really have to ask for Timothy. You just have to go to this cast member you can see over at the ticket booth there, and she will give you a map, and then make your way around to find all of these Smellephants. I believe there's 7 Smellephants, and they all have a different scent, so you can actually smell them all. And then you match up the stickers to their locations, and then you go by and get a prize. You become an official Whiffsistant. I will say the scent is not particularly strong, so I'm not smelling that one at all. I believe that is the caramel apple Smellephant. Let's see if we can smell this one over here. Oh, interestingly, there are strollers parked in front of it, so that's kind of inconvenient. Nope, definitely not smelling the Smellephants. Let's see, looks like there's a popcorn or caramel corn one over here. Let's see if we can smell this one. I'm definitely getting a scent of some kind, but not anything discernible. Thank you, Francisco. Francisco's following and subscribing. Appreciate that. Yeah, like I said, we do these live streams once a week, so we will be back out at your favorite park soon enough, whatever that park may be. Let's see, I see a couple more Smellephants over here. Oh yeah, I can smell that one. It's sort of a general citrus scent. We've got a gumball. Another one there. It is interesting, the setup here. I mean, you don't necessarily need to smell the Smellephants. You just have to put the sticker. Oh, there goes the train. You have to put the sticker in the right place on your map. But there are a lot of strollers and things parked in front of the Smellephants, so you can't really get up too close to them. Let's see, I see one more over here. I think this is our final Smellephant. It is funny that, oh no, there's another one over here. It's like the corn dog one. I believe we got cotton candy here, but it is funny to just have Smellephant become a part of your vocabulary. Like, it's not weird. Oh, yep, I did get a strong whiff of cotton candy. This is the first one that I really smelled. Well, no, I smelled the citrus one over there too, but this one was more obviously cotton candy. One more.
Welcome to Pete Silly Sideshow. That's my stop.
The corn dog Smellephant. Not really smelling that one. And of course, back here you got the meet and greets for Minnie, Daisy, Goofy, and Donald over at Pete's Silly Sideshow. Okay, there you go. There is the Smellephant scavenger hunt. Don't- Tiffany says, so fun. I haven't been to the circus in a few years since my boys are older now, but forgot how much was back there. Yeah, there is really a lot back here. I don't come back here very often, like I said, but now the Smellephants are here. They drew me in. But you got the Big Top Circus gifts. You've got Pete's Silly Sideshow. Actually, when I do come back here, it's typically for the railroad station, which is at the back. You have what is usually a splash play area right here. I guess because of the weather, they have that turned off today. You've got the Barnstormer. And you've got Dumbo, which, you know, of course, is one of the iconic Disney attractions. Dumbo, by the way, a 20-minute wait, posted right now. And again, to do the Smellephants on Parade scavenger hunt, you can find the cast member right over here at the Big Top Souvenirs ticket booth. Cast member will give you a map, and then you would go and do the scavenger hunt, place the stickers in their proper locations, and return to that cast member to become an official WIF assistant. Which I believe means they give you a sticker. But still, it is a fun little scavenger hunt, a nice addition to Big Top Circus. Or, yeah, sorry, Storybook Circus. I was thinking Big Top Souvenirs. You can see Seven Dwarfs Mine Train going by at the top there. And by the way, I talk about these things as someone who was here all the time. If you have any questions about any attractions or any of the lands, please feel free to ask. I will explain. Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a family coaster. You saw it go by there. It is unique in that the ride vehicles, the cars that you sit in, swing back and forth. So as you bank around turns and things like that, your individual seat, or again, car, whatever you want to call it, the bucket that you sit in, swings based on the momentum of the train. And you can actually make it swing yourself, too. So it is a very fun coaster. Like I said, it's a family coaster, so it's not the most thrilling, but it's a lot of fun. And again, almost always the longest wait in the park. It's that, Peter Pan's Flight. It would be Tron Light Cycle Run, which we'll talk about a bit more as we... Oh, hang on. Sorry. There goes Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. See the bright, vibrant neon orange of Tigger in the background there. But yeah, Tron would be one of the longest waits in the park if it weren't for the fact that it uses a virtual queue, which we can talk more about. And by the way, I will mention too, if you are planning a Walt Disney World Resort vacation, you almost definitely have a bunch of questions. I would have a bunch of questions. There's so many things, different elements and facets of planning a Walt Disney World Resort vacation. It's impossible to not have questions. So we just had a video go up on our YouTube channel, again, which you can see scrolling across the bottom of your screen there, of just frequently asked questions. We polled our agents for the questions that they get asked the most often. And Shannon and I got together and did our best to answer all of those questions in one video. So you can head over to that video on our YouTube channel again. You see scrolling across the bottom of your screen. And hopefully that'll help. Again, your destination to travel agent will handle all the heavy lifting and can answer any of these questions for you. But, you know, sometimes maybe you don't think about a question that you maybe should have asked. So you can see that video again on our YouTube channel. Brian mentions the People Mover and the Carousel of Progress, two attractions here in Tomorrowland, which I didn't even mention we are now in Tomorrowland. Passed by the Tomorrowland Speedway. The People Mover one of my all-time favorite attractions. If you've been watching these live streams for a while, you know I tend to end up going on the People Mover. I don't think we will today, just because we've been running a little bit long with some of the other things we had to talk about. But just yesterday, actually, if you like us on Facebook, or if you follow us on Facebook, you can see I posted a video of a full ride through of the People Mover. So if you want to take a ride on the People Mover, you know, virtually, you can check that video out on our Facebook. It is also on our YouTube channel as well. Just went on our Facebook yesterday. Audrey says People Mover is my favorite Magic Kingdom ride. Yeah, it's definitely up there for me. It's one of my favorites for sure. Haunted Mansion is just a little bit higher up. There goes the People Mover. And if you're not familiar, People Mover is just that. You know, all it really does is takes you on a slow tour of Tomorrowland. It does what it says. It moves people. Now, I was talking about thrill rides, and we've got two of the very best here in Magic Kingdom back here in Tomorrowland. We've got a 55-minute wait for Space Mountain, and then over here is Tron Light Cycle Run. I'm not going to go all the way back there, but I'll show you this is how you get to it. You're going to go to the left to Space Mountain and go straight back. Now, Tron Light Cycle Run is the newest attraction here in Magic Kingdom and in Walt Disney World. I guess that depends on what you consider an attraction. Like the Smellephants are newer, but are the Smellephants an attraction? But Tron Light Cycle Run is a really thrilling, high-speed coaster. If you are a thrill seeker, you're going to love it. It's a lot of fun. That does, like I said earlier, uses a virtual queue. So you do have to wake up in the morning and book that virtual queue for you and your group if you have a Magic Kingdom reservation for that day. The window opens up at 7 a.m. Or there is a second window that opens up at 1 p.m., but you do have to be in the park to book that one. So, and again, this information can be found in that frequently asked questions video, or you can always ask your destination to travel agent to explain virtual queue. At this point, the only attractions that use a virtual queue in Walt Disney World are Tron and Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind over in Epcot. So you don't have to worry about it too much, but those are two of the most exciting and two of the newest attractions. Let's finish the lap around Tomorrowland before we head back out to the hub to wrap things up today. We got a whole bunch of shrubbery out in front of the stage here. The Galactic Gateway stage, I believe it is called. No shows today, and I would imagine that's just because of the rough weather this morning. The shows over here are typically just like a fun character dance party type of thing. You'll see some more intricate and unique shows during special events, like I was talking about Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. You'll see some special shows over there. There's definitely a short wait for the People Mover right now. It's nice. And again, we're not going to do it today, but you can always scroll back once we're done here today and watch the full ride through of the People Mover without me yapping in your ear, too. It's just you get to enjoy the People Mover. I saw Stitch out there meeting guests a second ago. Oh, yeah, there he's back there. Kind of tough to see in the video, but straight back against that wall, you can go and meet Stitch. And then we've got a 10-minute wait for Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. last attraction here in Tomorrowland, or the first attraction, depending on which way you walk in, is the Monsters, Inc. Laugh Floor. As we exit Tomorrowland, we're heading back into the hub, right in front of Cinderella Castle. As guests prepare for the Festival of Fantasy Parade, we are going to wrap things up here with a nice view of Cinderella Castle. I'm actually going to head off to the side of the castle and give you guys a little bit of a different view. As I make my way over here, I'm going to recap real quick the few new pieces of news we had to talk about at Magic Kingdom today. So, you remember we just checked out the Smellephants on parade over in Storybook Circus. But we also discussed Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is opening June 28th. So if you're visiting this summer, hopefully it's after that date, you'll get a chance to experience the new attraction. And Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party returns August 9th and then runs select nights through Halloween on October 31st. So a few exciting pieces of news here at Magic Kingdom. And as always, if you would like to experience Magic Kingdom for yourself or Walt Disney World as a whole, you can head to d2travel.com or send us an email at info@d2travel.com. And we can start planning your next Walt Disney World Resort vacation today. Again, you see all of our socials scrolling across the bottom of your screen there. There's our X/Twitter, our Instagram, our Facebook, our YouTube. Be sure to like, follow, subscribe. We have additional content on our YouTube as well. We've got things like room tours in the various Walt Disney World Resort hotels. Some other fun things that we've done in the parks as well. Disney Cruise Line up there too. So again, plenty of other content on our YouTube channel. And one more time, d2travel.com if you would like to get out here to experience Walt Disney World Resort for yourself. But aside from that, thank you everyone for joining me for a walk around the Magic Kingdom today. Looks like I'm going to escape just before the rain hits. So thanks again, and I will see you all real soon. Bye, everyone.